Now we're discussing about the Hibernate Java server faces. Introducing about JBoss stream. So now, now we start the JBoss stream. JBoss stream Java server faces. First, what is JBoss and what are the Java server faces and enterprise Java beans. First, we discuss about the web application development with JSF and EJB 2.3.0 and improving web applications with SEAM and Hibernate Validator, all these things. First, Java Enterprise Edition programming model we discuss. So now this is of version JWT 5.0 version. It is most relevant for the web developers of JSF and EJB 3.0. Now we cover small example of JSF and 3.0 EJB and compare these web applications. So JSF has the following features are there. It defines the extensible component model for the visual components called the widgets. Define the widgets or some extensible component model for the visual components. For the widgets, it provides the extensible format JSF and it defines the component programming model like backend beans, backing beans or managed beans, component programming model which contain the application logic of component programming model. And also JSF define the interaction between the user interface and application logic. Interaction between user interface and application logic. It allows you to bind together in a flexible fashion. It allows you to bind together in a flexible fashion. It defines the interaction between the user interface and application logic. Like JSF buttons components are interacted with the user and logic. And next, JSF allows the navigation rules declaratively in XML. It allows the navigation rule in XML, that is which page is displayed for the particular outcome in the application logic. According to navigation, the page will be opened, no? That it will allows. So mainly JSF define the visual components for every JSF implementation. So these visual components are in the HTML pages and JavaScript pages. So for this one, JSP is the obvious choice for this developing these components. For this servlet container is JSP 2.1. In this one also we use the facelets in JSF examples. So in the application components, these backend pins make the application interface work. It contains the application code. These are called as a POJOs. These are application codes is called as a POJOs. POJOs is nothing plain old Java interfaces, Java objects, plain old Java objects. These contain the application code. Plain old Java object is nothing but it cannot extend the uh, what servlet classes. It extend the only the user defined classes. Only plain Java files, plain Java objects. So JSF is nothing but it is the event driven presentation framework. According to event, the presentation will be there. So that is called as the event driven presentation framework. You can click the button and then action event will be fired and then passed to the registered listeners. So how the process is going on in this one, I'll tell you. First JSP store the widget state on the server on the client and then apply the request parameters to update the state of widgets and validates for the input and update the model values and invoke the application and then render the response page. So in this way JSF is a component model, component execution model. Next we discuss about the EJB 3.0. So EJB is a Java Enterprise Edition 5.0. Defines a programming model, transaction components. It defines the component programming model based on the plain Java classes 3.0. Here there are different types of beans are there: stateless session beans, stateful session beans, and message driven components. So in the runtime environment, the life cycle of the component instance is there, manages the life cycle. So EJB 3.0 defines the how the components are wired together, and you can obtain the references to the components, how the components call each other. Next, it standardizes Java persistence. How can access the SQL data, persistent data, permanent data, access the SQL database with automatic and transparent object relation mapping. So in this one, if you want to access the SQL database, you have to create the domain model in T classes here, like domain, like item, user, category, and map with the annotations from the Java persistent application to the database scheme. Map from Java program to database scheme. So this EJB is a persistent manager, it's a linking manager from Java programs to database, and the entity manager is a gateway of database application operations. To execute these database operations in the EJB, for example, stateful or stateless session beans, these are called as a plain Java classes. Okay, now we tell you the I tell you the application of writing with JSF and EJBs. We take here one database and then save changes in the database, edit and saving. We enter the data and then save the database. So here we creating the entity model and mapping. Here the item entity class, it comes from the caveat temper class of SQL database. Here we take the entity class, mapped entity class, package action.model, import some files, and then at the rate entity and at the rate table name equal to item, public class item implements serializable. Here we use serializable interface, and at the rate id, at the rate generated value, at the rate column name equal to item id, private long id equal to null, gem name and string name. It is of JSF format, JSP file format. Many to one join column description. We add the columns here, seller id, description, JSF program, this one. We add the columns item name, seller id, description, initial price. Like different buttons we can add here, different columns. Different entities, different columns. Next one is write the search page with the facelets and the JSF. We write the search page with the facelets. So now we take how the facelets will be used. Here we take the HFRELs screen dot casual style CSS file style sheets, and then include the some XML files, XHTML file, header file, source file, and here we take a form, and then division. Take one division form, division here, and then we take the label, enter the item identifier, take the input value ID and size and value, ID for the searching. Here we use facelets for the searching the identifiers. Here for searching we take entry, enter the item identifier. We take different items, 1 2 3 different namings for the identifiers. Here we search the identifier by using the search field, text field. Hide the ID, it will search the item. For searching we use the these facelets, search the identifiers. Here this program consists of some different how this program works, tell you. First one is document type declaration. Here we import the some XHTML namespaces and facelets, JSP namespaces, JSP components. The facelet declaration is like xmlns javasun.com /jsf /facelets and HTML and core. All the files we can include in the HTML format. Here the page layout is handled with the cascading style sheets. These are Xlines separate files. Here the header template is imported with the import file with from facelets XHTML file, and here the JSF form is submitted. Here JSF form is created in the HTML form. It is processed by the JSF servlet, and in the division we use a CSS label input. Label input is the CSS file, CSS classes. Here we use the item editor and getting setter method pair like get item ID, set item ID. Like this program is completed for searching this file. Now we write the edit page with the detailed form. For editing item we use the name label and then text box and then description and then text area and then initial price and then text box and then save button. For editing this edit page, take the program, first document type and then take a body. Editing the item, take item editor, item id, take the form here, take the division, loss entry, here we take a length. First one we take a label name, division class label name, close division and next division. Like division is used for the divide different things like label and input, all these things. First division class entry, close. In between the division take another division, division class label name, close the division, name is a separate division, and then take a division of input, division class equal to input. Here open the hashtag, input text required equal to true, size equal 25. Here the text area is 25 size, value is the item editor dot item name. This is the value of item name, and then minimum length is 5 here, maximum length is 255. Here closing the h and input text, closing the division. Like this way we can fill the next description, label description. Input is the input text area, previous one is input text, this is one text area. The text area we can use rows and columns. Rows are 5 rows, columns are 40 columns, and value is the item description, item editor dot description. Length is minimum 10, maximum 4000, and closing the text area, closing the division, and then we take the initial price label, then input. Here the input type is text, then value is equal to initial price, and we take converter here, converter id equal to JSF Java X dot faces dot big decimal, like a floating one is there, and closing division, and we take next one to take label, input button, and then command button we use. Next one value is save button, command button. Style class is button class, action is a do save, item editor dot do save action, closing the division. So like this way we can edit the page with the loaded item details. And next one is access the database in the enterprise Java beans. These we will discuss in the next class, accessing the database, the EJB. We use the program of stateless session bean with the random access facade, and then JSF backend bean component connect with the layers. All the different programs I'll explain in the next class. So subscribe to my channel Technology Education by PVK, and my gamer channel also there, PVK Gamer.